Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the goddamn internet, and today we're going to be talking about a individual who is a theoretical physicist who is ex-CIA operative, and he's been making some really crazy claims, guys. He claims to have seen an alien in 4K video talking. I thought this was like mind communication. What do you call it? Telekinesis? No, that's not. What the fuck is it? But basically, this thing apparently talks, and we're gonna get into it today, guys. Make sure you have notifications on with that subscription, like, comment, share with anyone you know, your grandma even. We're trying to grow this channel, so I'd appreciate the help. So let's get into it.
This sucker's electrical, but I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. 1.21 gigawatts!
Can you see the resemblance?
Level 1 is the level of what's called classical physics.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you go into more detail about what you were talking about, evidence of the grays earlier you mentioned?
I got to be careful because I was read into classified information by a guy who shouldn't have showed me what he showed me. So I have to protect my, like Ross Cohort says. But what I can tell you is that I have basically 100% certainty. I have seen a live gray. I've heard it talk. I've seen it in 4K.
Not while doing acid with Timothy Leary. No.
Forget Timothy. There's dead long time. Don't joke about this. This is I'm
this
giving
is
you
great.
good
I'm
information.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck you, Jeremy.
And
I'm giving
sources
you real,
sort of
I'm giving you
thing
real
of where
information. This is important information. This changes everybody's conception of reality. Okay, I can tell you that the grays are real. I have seen classified military intelligence vetted from a guy who I know very well. Okay, and the grays are real. These tall humanoids, kind of scary bastards, they're real, and the orbs are real. So I know of those three for sure. I'm sure there are others. Okay, other people say others. I don't know about the Northern. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just saying what I have seen.
you at least three you're verifying.
Yes,
so
verifying three from. Let's put it this way: the probability that I've been lied to, it's about 1/100th of 1%. It can always be wrong, right? I can always be, but I have very high confidence, Bayesian statistical confidence, that what I'm telling is the truth and it's real. Okay. I also know that the U.S. Navy had at least one intact retrieved craft, and I know how they fly it. They fly it, but they don't understand how it works. They fly it. They fly it because all these craft are alive. Igor, it's alive.
What the fuck was that, Jack? The funny guy, right? I really like this guy, actually. He seems really crazy, so I actually believe he was in the CIA. Look at this guy, hype man, right?
These are conscious artificial intelligence. Okay. And
are they type 3 cybernetics?
Wow. But
I've heard that the term cybernetics was came out of these programs and stuff.
Well, that could be. I mean, actually, that's an interesting thing because I was a graduate student at Brandeis in 1960 when Norbert Wiener at MIT, he's the one who coined the term cybernetics. So, and I was, one of my professors was an associate of Norbert Wiener's. So I don't know. But the point, it's what I'm saying, it's conscious artificial intelligence. Remember, the CIA 50 years ago, it's in How the Hippies Save Physics, said, Jack, we want you to work on two problems. How does consciousness work? I mean, physics, the physics, not the airy-fairy bullshit.
Right.
And how do flying saucers fly? 50 years ago. Okay.
And look how
so
far
none of this stuff is new.
The time crystals and the microtubules and all that. And
that was before anybody knew about microtubules. So it's up in 1973,
yeah.
1974, 1975. All right. And we didn't know. But now we know. Yeah, then all this stuff has happened.
So, a lot of crazy things we just mentioned, right? And we're going to speak about it, and I'm going to show you more. There's better stuff to come, so make sure you don't click away. Okay, so for some context. So, this guy was involved with a book that was wrote, Physics was saved by hippies, okay? So, make sure to check it out. Let me know if you guys know about this or what you think about anything happening in this video, especially the 4K video. I really want to see this shit. Who has it? Can anyone leak it? Yeah, it's really interesting. Let me know what you guys think about the video and all the details that's coming out of this. What do you think about this guy? He seems like that crazy uncle. I don't want to say crazy because then I'm dismissing him because of his claims, but I don't mean this related in any way, but he just looks like a really that cool uncle, you know, really excited to tell some cool ass stories and shit. So yeah, let's continue.
The book is called How the Hippies Saved Physics. It's supposed to be kind of playful title, and it's looking at some really dramatic shifts within the physics profession that took place not so long ago in recent history. So I'm looking at mostly the 1970s. The shift had to do with a real reversal in priorities, in funding, in the structure for trying to do physics, to learn about the natural world in this country. And caught up in that shift were a bunch of sort of colorful, very smart, little eccentric characters. Many of them were sitting in the midst of this kind of counterculture bloom in San Francisco. It was a time, late 60s or into the early 1970s, of interest in all kinds of things that now many of us would call kind of occult, mind reading, you know, UFOs, that kind of stuff.
So guys, you have now made it to the absolute best part, and this clip was not easy to find, okay? So this guy was really in the CIA, or more specifically the part of the Monroe Institute Stargate project, yeah, CIA. And you can check his name on the actual CIA site and you will find him part of documents, etc. And yeah, Hemisync and those recordings, you can actually download it freely available online. Internet Archive, I think, has it as well. Really interesting, and if you want to give it a go, really do so. It's really easily available and interesting. I've never tried it. I really want to. Yeah, let's get into it.
This is what's called a naked singularity. It's not even sure if this can happen, but you know, it's theoretically possible. You can actually see particles coming out of the black hole. Whereas if the thing weren't spinning fast enough, you know, things can fall in, but they can't get out. But if a black hole is spinning fast enough, things can get out. It's called a naked singularity. So that's one thing I can think of how you might sort of debunk an experiment. But
so it seemed like this concept came to you, and
yeah,
not a normal, rational, just
well,
putting together of all the other things.
I'm basically very intuitive. I mean, I've written about maybe 15 physics papers, you know.
This may be an example of psychic functioning.
It could be.
But with the black hole, but with these particle densities of 10 to the minus 24th, it's not going to help us with an explanation of how psychic functioning functions.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, that I have things to say about that too. But I was only mentioning all this to illustrate that perhaps the way I've gotten these ideas may have something to do with psychic phenomena. I'm not sure, because it's not only me who's getting them.
So,
okay, I got a question in regards to the 4K video of like the gray, because it's like there's rumors that they like don't have like souls, like that they don't have empathy style of thing.
I
like,
don't know. I didn't talk to it. Who cares? Not important. Who cares? That's bullshit.
No,
it's like your feel for it.
What the
like,
hell's
what
a
sort
soul?
of thing did it seem in this video? Like, did
Can
it
I
have
just
a
say something,
personality? Like, can you describe it?
You know Walter Bosley, right?
What?
Walter Bosley, right? We've interviewed Walter before. I know Bernie knows Walter Bosley, but Walter Bosley's dad worked for the Aero Med Lab at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
I don't know Walter Bosley.
Walter
Bosley, former FBI,
worked
former Special Air Force investigator as well.
Right, so what does he say? What did he say?
Yes, he's OSI, and his father worked at the Aero Med Lab at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in the early 1950s, said that there's bodies there. He said he saw the bodies.
Yeah, well, of course there are bodies there, but I'm talking about a live one, not a dead one. I'm talking about a live one.
I know, that's crazy. You said you
right, so the live one, did it have a personality? I just like...
That's a stupid question. What are you asking me if it had a? I don't know. Do you
I
have
don't
a
know.
personality? If you ask me, if
because
you
you're
have a
talking about
personality, I'm not
AI,
sure
right?
I'd
You're
answer.
talking about artificial intelligence and like these alien things. It's like, do they have personalities? Are they AI? Like,
Hey, look,
what the F are they?
Look, hey, schmuck, listen to me. You go, I've said that, you go, I've said it many times. You go look at section 7 of that paper by Pavel Pilkin. I keep posting it all the time. You read that fucking paper and you learn something first before you ask a stupid question.
Okay.
It's this elementary shit. It's a solved problem. You guys are like, it's like on Planet of the Apes.
Fucking love this guy. Am I right? Am I the only one? Guys, what do you think about this guy? Check out the section he mentioned, am I right? Okay, guys. I really looked a lot and I kept getting some bullshit results, but I think I found it. So I'm just going to read it for you here. Leave a like for all the effort. Okay, so Mind, Matter, and the Implicate Order by Paavo T.I. Pilkin. In section 7, Pilkin explores the relationship between quantum theory and consciousness, delving into how David Bohm's notions of the implicate order and active information could provide a framework for understanding consciousness in physical terms. Implicate and explicate order. The universe is structured in layers, with the implicate order representing a deeper, more fundamental level of reality from which the explicate observable order emerges. God damn, that's a mind bender, right? Active information. Pilkin discusses how active information in Bohm's theory could play a crucial role in the process of consciousness, acting as a bridge between mind and matter. Non-locality and holism. The section emphasizes the non-local connections inherent in quantum mechanics, suggesting that consciousness might be fundamentally connected through these non-local processes. Quantum potential and mind. There's an exploration of how the quantum potential, which guides particles without transferring energy, could be analogous to mental processes guiding physical actions. Implications for cognitive science. Pilkin considers how integrating Bohm's ideas could impact our understanding of cognition, potentially leading to new models that transcend classical computational theories of mind. Anyone understanding this stuff? Care to explain in the comments? Why is this relevant to Jack Sarfatti? He's often engaged with concepts of intersection of quantum physics and consciousness. He discusses similar work to Pilkin's work, such as the role of quantum mechanics in explaining consciousness, the potential of non-locality to account for instantaneous connections in cognitive processes, the use of Bohm's implicate order as a framework for unified theory of mind and matter. There's a bunch of other papers and articles on quantum theory and consciousness, and I don't know how it connects to this. I'm not even sure if it's the right one. Let me know what you guys think. If this is not, I will keep on searching. I just need you to let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.